We start with a point. Like the point we know from geometry, it has no size, no dimension. It's just an imaginary idea that indicates a position in a system. A second point, then, can be used to indicate a different position, but it too is of indeterminate size. To create the first dimension, all we need is a line joining any 2 points. A first-dimensional object has length only, no width or depth. If we now take our first-dimensional line and draw a second cross through the first, we've entered the second dimension. The object is represented now has no length and no width, but no depth. To help us represent higher dimensions, we're going to imagine the second-dimensional object is being created using a second line, which branches off from the first, three-dimensional world. Now let's imagine a race of two-dimensional creatures called flatlanders. Flatlanders. What would it be like to be a flatlander? Picture this. A flatlander couldn't possibly have a digestive tract because the pipe from their mouth to their bottom would divide them into 2 pieces. And a flatlander, trying to view our three-dimensional world, would only be able to perceive shapes in 2-dimensional cross-sections. A balloon, for instance, would start as a tiny dot, become a hollow circle which inexplicably blossomed, dropping out of existence. What word can we assign to the fourth dimension? Now, one answer would be duration. If we think of ourselves as we were 1 minute ago, and then imagine ourselves as we are at this moment, the line we could draw from the 1 minute ago, right now version, would be a line in the fourth dimension. If you were to see your body in the fourth dimension, you'd be like a long undulating snake, with your embryonic self at one end and your deceased self at the other. Deceased. We can imagine that we did this by taking a 2-dimensional object and folding it through the dimension above, which is our third dimension.
Infinity.